Dobro jutro! Welcome to the first video of my monthly series, Language a Month. If you don't know what I'm doing here, I'm Federica, I'm Italian, but I have a passion for languages, and in this series I explore a different language every month. I am going to choose languages among those that are a bit less popular, less famous, and that we probably don't know much about unless we have direct experience with them. So the first language I chose was Serbian. And here we are. I greeted you with Dobro jutro, which is good morning in Serbian. And first of all, Serbian is spoken by about 10 million people, and it is a Slavic language. Now, you're probably familiar with Indo-European languages. Most of European languages belong to this category, for instance, English, Italian, French, German, and this family is in turn divided into different branches. We have Romance languages like Italian, Spanish, and French. They are the languages that derive directly from Latin. Then there are Germanic languages, for instance, English and German. And then there are Slavic languages like Serbian. Now there are 4 languages that are spoken in the area that are similar to each other. So they are distinct languages but with similar characteristics, so they are partially mutually intelligible. And those are Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian, and Montenegrin. Now let's focus a bit more on Serbian. What's special about Serbian? Well, first of all, it has 2 alphabets, the Latin alphabet and the Cyrillic alphabet. The Cyrillic alphabet, you probably know it from Russian, but the one they use in Serbian is slightly different, so not exactly the same. And how do they use 2 alphabets? Well, mostly they are able to effortlessly switch from the one to another, which is quite impressive, I'd say. What else? If you're a bit scared by difficult pronunciation rules, then Serbian is definitely the language for you, because it is a phonetic language like Italian, which means that it is pronounced the way it is written. On the other hand, grammar is hard. So Serbian has 7 different grammatical cases. Just as a reference, German has 4. It's pretty complicated. This means that the ending of a word changes in 7 different ways based on its role, its grammatical role within the sentence, whether it is the subject, the object, and so on. So, Serbian is definitely the language for you if you're up for a challenge, if you're interested in dealing with a complicated grammar, and if you like phonetic languages so that you don't have to struggle too much with pronunciation. Now, that's all for this month, and see you next month with another interesting language. If you would like to know more and to go a bit more into detail with how I actually approach Serbian during this month, what resources I used, and all the other cool stuff I'm learning about languages, then please consider subscribing to my Substack for free. You find the link in the description. Thank you, and see you next month.